protests and celebrations erupted across the Philippines on Monday after early counting showed presidential candidate Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is likely bound for the presidency. For some, like Grace Tamayo, Marcos' strong lead of more than 15 million votes was a reason to celebrate.
We're really very happy. We do not know what to say, and we do not know how to feel. But now, I know that Bongbong Marcos will be our president, we believe that our nation will be great again.
But for others, the apparent election of the son and namesake of former dictator Ferdinand Marcos led to shockwaves of fear and dismay. Renato Reyes Jr. led a protest in Manila.
People here have not conceded. I don't think they will ever concede. And they're here to express a deep sense of outrage over the political system in the Philippines, which has allowed the heir of the dictator Marcos to return to power as president.
Here in San Diego, which is home to the fifth largest Filipino population in the United States, Filipino Americans and immigrants have been watching the election closely.
Our struggles aren't divorce. So what's happening in the Philippines is directly connected to us here in the U.S.
Angela Subito grew up in National City and is part of Anak Bayan, a Filipino volunteer-run youth organization in San Diego. She's not happy about Marcos's apparent landslide win.
It's just a very scary time for people who have differing opinions or want to advocate for their rights in the Philippines.
She's worried about what it means for her dad, who moved back to the Philippines last year.
I'm just thinking about how the administration isn't currently meeting the needs of Filipinos over there, and they're forced to migrate overseas. And just so thinking about if he'll be able to receive healthcare, if he'll be safe on the streets with the increase of militarization.
Subito says she's afraid that the rise of Marcos, alongside the current president's daughter, Sara Duterte, as his vice president, will result in the return of martial law and the continued neglect of immigrant workers in the United States. Cristina Kim, KPBS News.